Hey everyone, Happy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why you should use Terrafly, or more specifically, why Terrafly isn't entirely outclassed by the other poison barbicide. So before I get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you would like to see more PvP content like this. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So to start off, there's three poison barbicide. There's Terrafly, Spreezy, and dorogo. So you may be wondering, why would I ever use Terrafly? Well, Terrafly's main niche over the other two setters is the fact that Terrafly allows you to build a more offensive team due to the fact that it removes poison barbs itself because it's a toxic type, meaning that you don't have to add another toxic type or a burn up or gust user. Now you may be wondering, well, why don't I just use dorogo alongside Gambademic? Wouldn't that be better than Terrafly? Well, you can use dorogo and Gambademic alongside each other, and they will work well. But Terrafly allows you to not be forced into adding another toxic type or gust or burn, which is its main use. Now that I've talked about its niche, I'm going to be going over the moves it can use. So generally, you're going to always have Parasitize and Poison Barbs as your first two moves. Poison Barbs is self-explanatory, and then Parasitize is a good, very powerful stab move that allows you to hit vine types and dark types super effectively. And for the other moves, some good options are Muck Blast, that allows you to fish for poisons and hit things that would otherwise wall you if you went fully melee, such as Ventation. Another good move is Provoke. Provoke is very nice in allowing you to stop burn up attempts from things like Krakaloa. Also, you stop recovery, so if something like a Krakaloa try to rejuvenate after taking a big wing slap from you, you can stop them from healing that off. Speaking of wing slap, that's also a great option, as it allows you to hit fire types coming in, and it could potentially be a surprise attack since not all Terraflies run wing slap, so you could catch people off guard with that. You can even explore some niche options like double sting if you really wanted to poison strat, but Stratosaur isn't really used much. And on the topic of Stratosaur not being used much, I generally don't think Rough Up is very good, since the metal types you can just fish for poisons with Muck Blast, and Stratosaur isn't used, so yeah, it's just not really that useful. Now onto the TP spread Terrafly could run. Terrafly could take its set in multiple directions. It could be bulky, it could be fast, it could be mixed. I have a fast set right here. 8 HP for odd HP, 12 energy for 4 parasitizes, 112 ranged attack to Oko Tatab, 200 speed just to go super fast, and then the rest in melee attack. And it's very nimble, tender, foolish with Muck Blast, Provoke, Poison Barbs, and Parasitize. Anyways, yeah, it's able to fit its team really well depending on the set, which is nice because it's cool that it's able to switch up its set depending on its team. Now I'm going to be talking about what teammates you can use with Terrafly. So Joltooth is a very good partner for Terrafly as it abuses poison barbs very well, and it is able to throw off a big ambush boosted attack off of Terrafly's hardest counter, Stratosaur, and many other things that switch into Terrafly. Dusket is also a great pick as its Oppress becomes very powerful with Terrafly's poison barbs, and it's able to take mind hits that Terrafly has run away from, like Mutagon or like Shashi, if it's slower than it. Gambademic is also a good choice. Now, I know I mentioned earlier that, Terrafly allows you to not be forced into another toxic type. But if you did want to use Gobidemic with Terrafly, there wouldn't be a problem since it's very good with Baneful. And yeah, there's obviously other things. Like, you can pair an Icicle Trap user with Terrafly, like Himber or Cephalops. They work very well as they can provide dual hazards, which provides more pressure onto your opponent, leading your offensive things to break easier. And yeah, that's basically it. So now I've told you about what Terrafly can do. In tomorrow's video, well, not tomorrow, sometime in the following few days, I'm going to be posting video about Terrafly in the Battle Coliseum. So if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when that video comes out. And yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.